welcome to my channel. I'm Athena. This is my channel, Stitching Goddess Designs. It's a channel about cross stitch and Harry Potter. I did it! 2 weeks in a row, you guys. The goal is always to be here every Wednesday, but it doesn't always happen. I have not done a lot of stitching, but I do have a lot to show you. So I kind of fell off the stitchy bug, I think 6 days straight. So yeah, it was because, it's hot. I don't know. The world is covered in ice outside and I'm sweating because perimenopause is fun. Anyways, I did not stitch when I recorded my last video. I didn't stitch that Wednesday all the way through. Last night was the first night I stitched. But I have been doing other crafty things and having fun and enjoying my time. So I've got all that stuff to show you. Today is February 5th and this is Flosstube number 158. Look at me writing stuff down. Outside, like I said, is covered in ice. I didn't know that we were expecting an ice storm of any kind. I didn't know that this was happening. It was gray and cloudy yesterday and it was kind of like misty, but it wasn't like full on raining. And it did get colder yesterday, but I got 5 a.m. call this morning. The schools were closed. I was like, what? What's happening? And the message said, due to icy road conditions, we're closing schools. I was like, I didn't know we were having that. So I go outside and everything looks wet, but it's not. It's frozen. So it's that kind of ice that looks like the ground is raining, or that there's water on the grass, but it's not. It's actual. It's just actually ice. It's frozen solid. It's like glass ice. So great. Anyways, so everybody's at home chilling today, staying home, staying safe. Let's see, let's talk about stitching first, because that's what we're all here for. And then if after you're done with the stitching you want to peace out, that's fine. But I have worked on 2 things. Like I said, both of them were yesterday. I finished off the required stitching and then was close enough to a finish that I just finished it for the Snowflower Diaries. This is a free series. It's a monthly series. It's called The Joyful World. So if you go to the Snowflower Diaries blog and then search for Joyful World, you will pop up all these patterns. So that's the February pattern. And I can't even remember when I started this, but it was definitely a while ago. And like years ago. Here it is. It's done. The cute little duckies. I love this one. I love it. The purple flowers, the cute ducks, yep, everything. Everything, I love it. This is, I don't know how many stitches exactly, but it is kind of heavy for a monthly series. I don't think it's nearly as heavy as those Raise the Roof ones I did a couple years ago, but yeah, I don't see myself stitching one of these every month. It's not in the plan, at least right now. But being a whip, a 2021 whip, I believe, it was required to have 500 stitches. So I did the 500 stitches, and then it was like, I think maybe about 100 stitches left, and then it was finished. So am I getting this phone vibrating? Yeah, okay. Then the other thing I worked on was Happy Christmas, You Filthy Muggle. And I have just started calling this Muggle Christmas, because Happy Christmas, You Filthy Muggle is a lot. There's the pattern. It's by Up to X Stitch, which unfortunately I don't believe they're on Etsy anymore. So I don't think this pattern is available anymore. This is a 2020 pattern, or whip, I should say. And so I need to get 1,000 stitches. I did 250 last month. I need to do the other 750 this month. So I finished off the bottom of the H's last night and then started in on the A, because this is where it's going to say happy. So that's where I'm at on that. So I'm going to leave that in the Q-snap and keep going with that to get the 750 done. Planner, there it is. So let's do, this is my first video since January is over, also the first video of February. So let's do a January recap and a February plans. So, January, jeez Louise. January, I was looking at February. Okay, all the things. I kind of wrote down some stats here. I also posted on my Instagram, so go check out my Instagram. You can definitely follow me along there at Athena X Stitches. Is where I post like all my stitching related stuff. At Stitching Goddess Designs is where the shirt related stuff is. So, okay, for the month of January, 8,108 stitches. Yes, I'm happy with that. That's not nearly as many as I did last January, but also I wasn't pushing myself to stitch every single day. I knew that 0 stitch days would happen, and I was okay with that. So 8,108 stitches. I'm thoroughly pleased with that number. If we could get that much every single month, killing it. I stitched 21 days out of the month, so 10 days were 0 stitching days. And I touched 12 whips. That included the new start, the Damn I'm Beautiful, and then it also included that one finish of February, even though that's not a whip finish because the series isn't complete. That is a month finish. It counts as a finish. Oh no, wait, that finish just happened here in February. The finish that happened in January was the mini bottle, which is also the same situation. Mini bottles won't come off until all 15 are done, but that one counted as a finish. Okay, like I said, everybody's home. That's fine. We will get through this. So then February plans. So I'm pretty sure that I explained this whole situation where I'm doing so many stitches every month for the different years. So there's the breakdown. If you want to just like pause, hold, look at it. So 2019's getting, there's 8 whips, 2,000 stitches each, which means 1,333 a month. Yes, I know this could be done easier. It's okay. I like being difficult sometimes. So this is what's going to happen. This 1,333 every month, and this is the breakdown every single month. You can see I kind of highlighted over these ones because as I was getting them done, I'm highlighting them off, checking them off. I am definitely a checker offer. I like to be able to like notate that something is done. So then here is my focus whips. So there are 24 focus whips for the year. This is outside of Whip Go, which also has 24. 24? Yes, they also have 24. Some of them overlap, but some of them are different. So as they get chosen, I'm writing in like what months, so then I know that one has been chosen. I've already worked on that one. We need to pick a different one. Then we have the focus finishes. There's only 10 of these. These can get called numerous times. I'm focusing on one a month, but I'm just letting people choose a number, and when it gets chosen, it gets worked on. And you can see everything's got a number here. And then this one is what? Oh, my 15 starts. So then again, choosing one and starting it. And you can see I've already crossed off Damn I'm Beautiful. So what I did was, you guys look at all this calculating here, down here. it's getting sloppy, it's getting messy. We're going to be fine. I let people choose numbers. I didn't tell them what the numbers were for. I just said, pick a number between, pick a number, pick a number, pick a number. Whoever I happened to be talking to that day. The snowflower requirements, I'm going to just say the requirements. I'm not going to say the actual number because, 667 for cunning plus 666 for witchy stitcher. It's getting confusing. It's going to continue getting confusing. That's okay. I know what I'm doing. It makes sense in my brain. So I'm just going to say the requirement of the month has or has not been done. So the snowflower requirement has been met. And I should say that is actually the requirement for the year. Some of them will bleed over into a couple of months, like cunning was last month and this month, in order to get the 2,000. So once it's done for the year, I'll say done for the year. Okay. Snowflower is done for the year. That's the only thing that's been done so far. Happy Christmas, You Filthy Muggle is interesting because I need the requirement that I need for my monthly requirement or my annual requirement is 750. Okay, but it also got called for WIPGO, so that's an additional 500. So I'm not double dipping. I will stitch the 500 and the 750. I thought there was something else that got called a couple of times as well. Maybe not. Maybe I'm tripping. Oh, cunning. Yes, I need to finish off the annual requirement for cunning, and then it also got called for WIPGO. So again, it'll get worked on for the requirement and the 500 for WIPGO. I think that was the only thing that got called. Those ones got called twice. My new start this month is going to be Halloween by it's Alessandra Adelaide, I believe. And it just says like Halloween, and it's got some like spider webby type stitching around it. It's gorgeous. So that's my new start for this month. My focus finish for this month is to work on Frosty Friends number 6. My focus whips for this month are Athena, the Mirabilia Athena, and October Mood. And then outside of that, other whips that I will be touching are Witchy Washy, Christmas Sampler, Prairie Garden, Halloween at Hawkran Hollow, Crosses of the Kingdom, The River, and The New Normal. So look forward to all of those whips being worked on. And Magical Unicorn gets worked on every single month. So that'll get worked on as well. We didn't start the month off strong. We started off with 3 0 stitch days, but then 487 last night. So that's okay. We are on. We are good. We are all good. I don't know where to put this. Okay, so that's February plans. Let's talk promotional type stuffs real quick. Floss of the month. I announced this last week, but I'm going to show this every week, so just so you guys can remember and go check it out. We've got Floss of the Month, Athena's monthly floss pack, and the inspiration for February is the Magical Menagerie, and you can see those are the colors listed there. Those are the pretty colors live and in person. We've got Gentle Art Tiger Lily, Gentle Art Fisherman's Wharf. Voice is going. Classic Colorworks Snips and Snails, Classic Colorworks Calico Kitty, and Classic Colorworks Organa. That one. Okay. That is available through Thread the Needle Stitchery. That is run by my good friend Stacy. She's got Instagram. She's got an ONS, an online needlework store, and she is soon to be opening an LNS, local needlework store, which means she's opening a brick and mortar. So excited for her. I think it's set to open just after market, so you're looking at mid-March. Go check out her website. She's already started adding things to her market, like pre-order form. So it's a Google order form. You kind of go through and you select things that you want her to pick up for you at market. She will continue adding to that as she gets things in from the designers. So you can fill out the form more than once. Just don't request items more than once. Like, kind of keep note of what you already requested. Go in, check out the new things, request new things. There's one thing, speaking of market, that I have already seen that I'm like, yes, please. It's by Colleen Rebel Stitcher. I can't remember what it's called, but it has an amazing phrase on there. It is definitely political, but it is in line with where my thoughts and beliefs are. And I'm definitely going to be, that's definitely going to be a market purchase. So thank you so much to Colleen. I don't think she watches me, but I am excited for that chart. Again, Rebel Stitcher, go check her out on Instagram. Okay, what else do we got? What else? Still promotional stuff. So that's Floss of the Month. Now we've got shirts. I'm going to pop pictures in here. It is officially February. We are officially on the February shirts. We've got 4 for the month of February. They're available all month long. Those are the ones you just saw. However, something in my eye. This Sunday, February 9th, Super Bowl Sunday. Whether you are a football fan or not, football doesn't start till 7 o'clock at night, 6:30 at night, whatever. You got all day long to come check out my website and get you some shirts, because every single shirt that was on sale available in the year of 2024 is going to be available on February 9th for 24 hours only, every single one. Y'all, I did a count. 50 shirts. 50 shirts. While I'm talking about this, I probably have been flashing pictures across the screen. It's a sneak peek, a preview. That's not all 50 shirts, but there will be 50 shirts available. I guess 54, including the February shirts. So please don't crash my site. I mean, Shopify is going to be like, wait. You haven't had this many things available. So hopefully my site doesn't crash and all 50 things will be available. Definitely, you've got all the options available. We're talking limited edition shirts. We're talking the special edition shirts. We're talking the holiday shirts. So we're talking Halloween, Christmas shirts are in there. Valentine shirts are in there. Harry Potter shirts are in there. If you missed any of the Harry Potter shirts from last year, those are going to be in there. I will say the seasonal ones, the Harry Potter ones, I can't remember. There might be some other ones. The mental health ones, even the Olympic shirt is going to be in there. Those kinds of shirts were limited edition in the sense that only that style was available, only that shirt. So then all you got to do is tell me what size you want, and that's the size you get. There's no customizing colors or different shirt styles or whatever is what I mean. So super excited for this. I'm excited to see where y'all take it, where y'all go, which ones get grabbed the most. It'll kind of tell me which ones to bring back more, I guess. I don't know. As you know, like throughout the year, onesies, twosies, threesies pop out of Pandora's box, but this will be the first time all 50 have come out. Now, I will say that there are some of my shirts that are not going to be there because they weren't available in 2024. Don't worry, those shirts may come available other months as they pop out of Pandora's box. But yeah, this is your one day opportunity to grab anything you missed last year. I'm excited. I'm super excited. Okay. Let's see. What else? I've got February shirts and the shirt explosion that's happening out of Pandora's box. Okay. Let's talk about Stitchy haul. I'm trying to get like all of the Stitchy stuff, and then we go on to like other things that's not Stitchy related. So, as you know, this is a no-buy year for me. However, through Thread the Needle Stitchery, I've got some store credits. So I was able to spend up all of my store credits. Where did I put everything? Hold please, where did I put it? Oh, I know. Oh, there it is. There it is. I found it. Okay. Basically what I did was request a lot of series that I don't have completed, right? I have like 2 or 3 parts of the series, but I'm missing the rest. So I was able to complete some series. So from Stacy, I got Whale Hello there. So I have part of the series already, was missing these ones. Polar Bear Peak and Penguin Pear. So that's the completion of that series for me. Then we've got by Little Stitch Girl, what is she? What's the Gift of Giving. This one is Too Frosty. And you can see it's got 3 patterns in there. And then the Gift of Giving to Rudolph. And then I also already have To the Elves and To Santa, I believe. So I've got them all now. I've got some of this series already, so I'm adding on the 31st. And this is the Block Party series. That's what she's calling that. I don't know that I'm going to stitch it as a block. I think that I will stitch it as like a banner. And the 25th. I love that. I love this. All the reindeer down here. I love it. They're not like all looking exactly the same. Yeah, I love it. Okay, and then the completion of the 9-patch series. We've got July, August, September, October, November, and December. Those are all Primrose Cottage stitches. I have the other 6 already in my stash. I was also missing, I think I'm missing more than just this one, but Christmas Wishes and Gingerbread Kisses and Christmas Wishes. And this is part of the Kisses and Wishes series by Primrose Cottage. And last, but certainly not least, is this entire series. It's the Holly Jolly series by Amy Brooken Designs, or AB Designs. Holly Jolly all year long. I've stitched December and I've stitched January, but I was missing all the rest. And Stacy was able to get them all for me. They all have like the little added beads and extra things in them. So excited for that. Okay, that was the completion of all the stitchy things I have to show you. Oh, wait. When I got my order from Stacy, she included all of these, like a good stack of these project tracker cards. Thank you so much for that, Stacy. Okay, now I'm done. I have lots of other crafty stuff to show you and some personal life stuff as well. So let's jump into, where do I want to go first? Let's go to the Pinners Convention conference. I can't remember which one I think it's conference. Unfortunately, you guys know I recorded last week. Super excited, super looking forward to this. This was my 3rd year going. I had lots of fun in the first 2 years. It was a lot, but it was also really good and a lot of fun. They expanded tremendously this year. I don't know how many years it's been coming to Kansas City. I don't know if word is spreading more, people are traveling for it more. I don't know. I can tell you, last year I took like a full load of classes, and each class was probably, I want to say 50 to 75 people in each class, which is a manageable like number of people. And I would say that was probably like if the class was sold out, right? If the class wasn't sold out, it was even less than that. It's a manageable amount of people. And once you get into the classes, so you go onto the Pinners Conference website, you register for the classes. You can also pre-purchase the class kit, which is like the materials needed for the class. Not all classes need stuff, but most of them do. I've never opted to prepay. So I always there's a line, you go stand in a line, you pay for your stuff when you get in there. So typically what would happen is it's at a convention center. They have the massive room set up with vendor booths, and up and down, all these aisles of vendor booths. Around the outside, around the skirts, around the outside, they've got like curtains, divider things kind of hung up, and then inside there's tables set up for these classes. I'm going to say usually like 8 classrooms. Maybe like 2 bigger ones, and then the rest were kind of smaller ones. You would get in there, like the class, say the first class starts at 10 a.m. It's an hour long, it goes to 11. Then the next class starts at 11:30. It's an hour, it goes till 12:30, right? And then it just keeps going. So there's half an hour in between each class. That half an hour is time for the previous class to, the shop owner is the one running the class. So them to gather up their things, move out, and then the next person to come in, set up their things. And then usually around, say we're at the, 10 o'clock. So around 9:45, they let people in, and you line up and you go to, there's usually like a table on this side for, if you've already purchased your kit, go line up over there, grab your kit. If you need to purchase, go line up over here. You need to purchase, you grab your kit. Everybody sit down. So we've got like 15, 20-ish minutes where they let you in early to do those things. And then everybody sits down, class starts on time. That happened for my first class of the day, which I will show you what I did there. And then the next class, first of all, that class I noticed there was over 100 people in that class, closer to probably 150 people in that class. It was a massive room. It was not even on the periphery. It was downstairs and in its own conference room. And there were 3 classes like that. It was in a massive room, a lot of people in there. This shop owner had maybe 3 or 4 people helping her. So she was up on there teaching the class. You've got 4 people out there handing out the kits, selling the kits, walking around, making sure people don't need help, whatever. So it's up to the shop owner to have the staff to run the class. Pinners does not supply that. Pinners at the door, checking people in, making sure they've registered and allowing them in. That's it. So get done with that class. It was good. It was a great class. I have a half an hour to get to my next class. So and it's back up in the main room. So I head out, go back upstairs, head into the main room. It's on the outskirts. Get over there. There's a line. Okay. usually what will happen is the pinners person's coming down the line, taking names, checking off people off of registration, and then shortly thereafter start letting people in so they can get their kits and everything in time for class to start. They didn't let us in until 5 minutes till class start. I think class started at 11:30. They let us in at 11:25. There was a massive line to get in. Then there was a massive line to get kits. This shop owner was just the shop owner and one person. And I'm not necessarily blaming this on the shop owner. I wonder if pinners didn't appropriately prepare the shop owners for the amount of people. I have to wonder. So since there was just the two of them, they were all set up at one table, and there just seemed to be one line going to this table. There was a few people off to this other side, and I was just like, there was no rhyme or reason. There was no signage on what line was what. So I just got in a line. Me and a bunch of other ladies got in this line. The two ladies in front of me were also needing to purchase a kit. I needed to purchase a kit. Get up to the table, and she's like, oh no, this is the pre-purchase line. This line is the purchase line. Okay. Thank you for letting us know that. So we went over to the other line. At this point, it is now 11:35. Class should have started 5 minutes ago. I stood there for about another 5 minutes. Line really wasn't moving. The shop owner was up at the front. This was a macrame class that I had signed up for, this one. And so she's frantically pulling length of whatever you make macrame with. Is it rope, yarn, string? I don't know. She's frantically pulling lengths and snipping it and stuffing it in a bag. So she's making kits because she was out of kits. There was still a good 40 to 50 people in line for both the pre-purchase and the need to purchase. It's now 10 minutes after class time has started, and she's up there making kits. No sign of class being started. She doesn't have enough kits for the class, and I'm like, one, is there going to be enough kits to run this class? Two, are we even going to have a class time by the time she's done doing all this? So, and by this point, I had also been standing on my feet for a good half an hour, if not more. I'm like, I'm going to skip this one. I hadn't pre-purchased. It's fine. I'm going to skip this one. This seems to be not done properly. I don't know if it was pinners. I don't know if it was a shop owner. I'm not assigning blame. It just wasn't great. A lot of people in there were getting mad. So I left out. Went and bought a Pepsi at the concessions. I was sitting there, waiting. I was sitting at a table trying to take a break. And I was on the phone with my husband, kind of complaining to him on how that class just went. Hung up, and the lady sitting next to me was like, oh yeah, I was supposed to be taking a sourdough starter class or something like that, and she didn't have enough kits either, and she was asking people to just kind of so other people can just like watch, but they weren't getting kits. I'm like, the people that prepaid didn't get kits? And she's like, well, I don't know, they may have gotten their kits, and maybe it was like people that needed to purchase didn't get kits because there wasn't enough. And I'm like, okay, is this a theme? Like, did pinners not prepare the shop owners? Because like I said, these classes were huge compared to the previous 2 years. So all of this to state, long story long, it wasn't a great experience. I also had woke up that morning in severe leg pain, and I made the decision I was like, I'm gonna just go. So I didn't stay. I did the back and forth. I walked up and down all the aisles, checked out the vendors. There was nothing that really screamed at me that I needed to have. And in the back of my mind, I had not yet purchased all the Make It Mini Honeydukes kits yet, which I'm going to show you. In the back of my mind, I was like, I could just go purchase the Make It Mini kits and go home and do those. And that, in that moment, sounded more fun than what I was experiencing there, because it was chaos. And like I said, the last 2 years were absolutely great. It was run wonderfully. This year, somebody dropped the ball somewhere, or multiple somebodies. So it wasn't great, so I didn't stay. And I didn't go back the next day either. But the one class that I did take, I will show you. So it was a junk journal class, and my little junk journal. So she gave us like a ribbon to tie off. Clearly there's a whole bunch of extra. I can trim that. And we kind of secured it with some elastic so I can trim this. But we were kind of at the end, and I was just, let me tie this up real quick. So we just had a file folder and a piece of file folder, I should say, that she cut for us, and then we tri-folded it, and then we had some paper that we tri-folded, or double, whatever. We folded this up. I crinkled this up myself. I'm probably going to distress it with some ink as well, because it's really white. Probably this in here as well. I did some pockets. This is a pocket, so you can like stick something down in there. This is a pocket. Obviously it has this in here. I think, yeah, I did a little band there for a pocket. And then all of these pages are pockets as well. So there's stuff in all of these that you can put in there as well. So that was, and there's the back. That was a good class. There's a bunch of materials in here. It was taught by this company, and she's a Facebook-based crafting company, and I believe she is here in, yeah, she's in Lee Summit, here in Missouri. So like I have like a bunch of extra papers and stickers and extra stuffs that she gave us, little fabric thingy, accoutrements to put in the junk journal, so I could play with that some more. I have not yet, but I can. So yeah, that was the only class I took. That was it. And then I came home. So I came home, and I went, on my way home, I stopped at Target, and I bought all the rest of the Honeydukes Make It Minis. If you don't know what I'm talking about, pardon my reach. Here's one that I haven't opened yet. I did all of the potions, and now they have released the Honeydukes series where you can make a whole bunch of Honeydukes candies. There is a hack for this on making sure that you don't get duplicates and you get each one that you want. So I don't know if you're gonna see it, but there is a little pinhole. Maybe you could see it right there. There's a little tiny pinhole right there. There will be a pinhole somewhere around this word mini, and that will, the location of the pinhole will tell you what's inside. If you would like the information on that hack, send me a message. I've got a screen grab, and I will send it to you. The entire series, there are 15, and from the potions, there's 3 like this in the potions as well. I've never gotten these 3. And I can keep searching. There is a hack on finding them, but because they're rare, they're definitely few and far between. I don't know that I ever will. I don't know that I ever will find these either. So I'm not super invested on finding those rare ones. However, I did get all the rest of these. So, I can't see what you can see. There you go. I got all the rest of those candies, and I have 8 made. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 left for me to make that I have not made. I'm gonna like continue talking to you about these, and then there should already be pictures sliding across the screen. So these are all resin based, and these pictures are what I've already made. These are all resin based little things, and the instructions are very easy to understand. These, I believe, are meant for children. They're found in the toy section. I don't know if it has like an age thing on these. Oh yeah, 8+. So 8 years old and over. But so they're meant for children. So they're easy to do. They're easy to do. But yeah, I've had so much fun making them all and getting them all put together and stuff like that. So hopefully you've now seen all those pictures, and I've talked over all of them. But here are the instructions for the sugar skulls. So there's the sugar skulls. It shows you all the things that you get, and then it gives you picture instructions step by step on what to do. So you don't even have to read. You just got to be able to look at the pictures. Okay. We're going to get through this, I promise. Okay, so I did bring a few things over here to actually just show you live on video. Not just those pictures. So here is the chocolate frog box. You guys, it's so tiny. Lid comes off, okay? And then inside, poopy. Inside, we've got, stay in there, a chocolate frog. He's made with resin. You pour it into the little silicone mold, and yep, he just pops right out when he's dry. There he is. Look at his little hands crossed. Oh my gosh, too cute. And then it also came with 2 mini chocolate frog cards. So I've got Dumbledore, and the other one was Harry Potter. And it even has like writing on the back. Oh God. No, I can't read that. There's no way I can't read that. My vision has been definitely changing lately. I'm not happy about it. I've been having to wear readers to stitch on my 18 count. So yeah, there's the chocolate frog. The fizzing Whiz-Bees. These packages look exactly like what you buy in the stores. Just mini. So you can see there's little flies in there. I have one little fly to show you. See if you can see him. No, you can't. I feel like the tweezers are going to cover him all the way up. Oh my goodness. They're so cute. Okay. And then we've got the cauldron cake. So it's in a little tiny cauldron, but I think I'm going to glue them in there, but you can see it's a cupcake. And so the resin part of this was just globbed on top, and then you drop the sprinkles onto the resin and stuck these little pieces in, and then you set it. So this part is not resin. It was like plastic and already made. So love it. And then these ice mice. Oh my God. Too much. Look, a little mouse inside some ice. Oh my gosh. I cannot. It's so cute. The like crystal clear resin. Oh, there's a good shot of him. Listen, a real mouse comes at me in real life, I'm freaking out. That freaking adorable. So yeah, I've still got 4 more to make. Okay, so yeah, I've still got 4 more to make. I don't know when I'm gonna make them, but probably soon. Okay, so then we've got the Legos. I'm gonna pop a video in of my Legos. I finished the Hogwarts Castle and Grounds. It's like a miniaturized version of the castle. There's no real inside, but there are some sections that you can see inside down along the bottom. This was 660 pieces, 22 bags in total to build this thing. I started it a couple days after Christmas. I received it for Christmas, and there's been days where I haven't worked on it, complete whole days where I didn't work on it, but yeah, just finished it this last weekend. And all of a sudden I just oh, that's what happened. I got the app, and the app just made it so much easier. So I was on a chat with some friends, and Kevin from Akio Whip, and his wife Erica, they both do amazing, they do Legos too. So Kevin was actually on chat with me, and I was mentioning like how much I hate the books, and they're glossy pages, and they're big, they're unwieldy, the spine doesn't open, they won't lay flat. It's just a pain in the butt to deal with those books, the instruction books, and building it at the same time. So the app is called Lego Builder. If you are a Lego builder, get the Lego Builder app, because then what you do is you scan the barcode on the front of the instruction book, and it just gives you a digitalized version. There's like animated, it kind of shows the pieces clicking together. Once I got the app and I got the instructions there, I was just boom, 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 boom. It went so much faster. I think I did 11 bags in one day. I know I did 11 bags in one day. So yeah, it was amazing. Definitely recommend downloading that app. And the final thing I'm going to talk to you about is, oh wait, I was going to give you the affirmation of the day before we leave. This is my Listen Bitch affirmation card. What's a smoochie on it? A smoochie. Language. Prepare yourself. Listen, bitch. No other bitch can do it like you can. There's your affirmation for the day. Okay. A personal, whatever, life update. I've been having a rise in symptom. Okay. My symptoms, some of my symptoms have been on the rise a little bit. Pressure in my ears, a dizziness feeling. I've had this for over a year now, particularly this year. And I get dizzy, looking side to side. I get like a funny feeling. I've been told that there's fluid in my ear, but that there is no infection in my ear, and to just take Claritin or nasal spray to try to drain the fluid. I've tried that to no success. I keep trying to ask the doctors, and I just keep getting told the same things. I also have got like tinnitus, I don't know how you say it, but the ringing, whooshing sounds in the ear. So we're almost done, I promise. The ringing, whooshing sounds in my ears, particularly yesterday, the ringing was so loud yesterday, and the pressure in my ears hurt. I happened to check the barometric pressure, and this is what the Kansas City barometric pressure looked like for the previous 7 days, and also the next 7 days going forward. Yay. So I don't know why I feel like I'm on a roller coaster. It's because I am. But this simple little device has helped tremendously. I will say it did help yesterday. I didn't fully absolve my symptoms, but it did help. On other days, I've had it fully absolve symptoms, fully take away the whooshing, fully take away the dizziness, the vertigo feeling, completely. This is what I'm talking about. Zook is how you say that. I got this on Amazon. I want to say $23. Highly recommend. It's I mean, you know the suction for the baby's noses? It's basically that, but it has the ear tips on here. And you depress the bulb, you stick it in your ear, you let go, and it just kind of it's a suction, and it pulls pressure. And then what I've been doing is I gently, with the pressure, with the bulb still deflated, I will gently pull it ever so slightly until it just like pops out. And it just, oh my God, it relieves the pressure in my ear so much. So, and has lessened the ringing and the whooshing and all the things. So, I mean, when they're at the extreme, it can help lessen it. When it's just mild, it can fully go away. If you suffer with those kinds of symptoms, definitely recommend. There are cheaper knockoff brands. You can try those as well. I opted for the trusted and reviewed brand to make sure I was getting a good product. And that's it. That is it. I will say, little life update. Infusion is on Tuesday next week. My birthday's on Friday next week. I don't know if on Wednesday or even maybe Thursday, maybe I'll get a Flosstube in between those 2 days. I'm hoping. And then also this last weekend, we found out that we've had a death in the family. A man that he's an ex stepdad of my husband's. He was his stepdad when he was really young. And he's remained, a part of his life and everything else. And he had a heart attack. So he has passed, and we're going to be going to Denver for that funeral. But it's not this next week, it's the following week. So I worry about getting a Flosstube up that week as well. But I am trying to make the Flosstubes a priority and making the time to come and visit with y'all and catch up with y'all, because I enjoy this. I enjoy making these. I enjoy interacting with y'all. I hope you guys enjoy as well, but I love doing this. So I'm trying to make this a priority for me to do the videos. So with that said, I don't know when and where the next video is coming, but hopefully it will be with some sort of regularity in there. But birthday Sal this month, go check out my Instagram, the hashtag #LoveBabySnakeSal. I'm excited for that. And the Super Bowl Pandora explosion on Sunday. Yeah, it's going to be a great week. So that's it. That's all I got. So I hope you all have a very magical, stitchy week. And for now, mischief managed.